Why I wrote this book. Diary of an Ex-Husband is a book for any man who has been married and survived a divorce or terrible marriage. No matter what stage of the game you may find yourself in, Diary of an Ex-Husband will hit home for many. I call it A Man's Guide to Surviving Divorce. Once you've been in a real marriage, it's hard to unwind yourself from that relationship, no matter how long or short you've been in it. While I am not promising to hit every possible detail a person can experience in a bad marriage, my work with this book was first a healing process and mental clarification for myself. This book allowed me to step back, take a look at my life, assess the damages, and decide to get in the business of family again. This book also was my road through mentoring numerous couples who went through the same type of marriage, if not worse, than what I experienced. One thing that I give God all the glory for is keeping me, in all that I've experienced, some life-changing things. Some things that would give people mental breakdowns and they don't come back from. I know it was God that kept and covered me from losing my mind, and last but not least, being a man who, in rage, took someone's life over things that were not worth it. This Diary of an Ex-Husband contains not just my life lessons, but examples, stories from people I've mentored and counseled and have grown and learned from the process of mentoring and helping others. The reason why I wrote this book is because I have a calling to reach people in my writing. People will read this book that I'll never be able to have a conversation with. This book will take legs and go into the homes, the minds, the hearts, and the lives of people I may never be able to touch personally. Yet through this work, my message will be given to a people hurting and searching for answers to concerns that are ripping their lives to shreds. Early on, I learned to appreciate the gift of writing. From my tender years of life, 7 years old, and straight into my teens, I learned to use the art of writing and expressing myself with the pen to dump feelings that I could not control, feelings I had no outlet for. Tell the stories that I was unable to tell anyone else. The problem here is that the story I'm telling, many people do not want to hear, some for positive reasons and others just for the sake of saying they know something personal about your life. No matter why you have this book in your hands, your understanding will be transformed. You'll be able to walk away with healthy tactics to a life-changing situation that will both help you to get out and heal, but also to move on. If I do nothing else with my work in this book, I want every man to walk away knowing that you can move on with life. It doesn't matter if you're at fault for the divorce or you were one that just never saw it coming. The truth is, it's over now. You can heal, be empowered to heal, and overcome by knowing you're not alone in the battle. Others have faced some hard roads just like you, and are transforming their lives through their experiences, and so can you. I did my best in this book to not compromise the integrity of people. I've altered the names of people in this book, but all stories related to marriages and the people in this book are real and not made up. I am excited for every reader. I'm sure this is one book that you will share with every married, single, divorced, and engaged man that you know. Take this journey with me into life lessons from a sensitive place in my life and in the lives of people willing to share their stories with me. I know I may not have touched every issue that people may have wanted me to, but this book comes straight from the heart and not really designed to fit anyone's standard of what they think it should be. When something comes from the heart, it is an expression that the author puts out and looks at as a masterpiece, even if no one else sees it in that light. I'm sure by the end of these pages, you'll agree that this book was well worth taking the chance at being myself and delivering the message the way Michael needed to tell it. Enjoy.